What is going on, everyone? This is Rossi, and have I got a little bit of a nice story for you guys today. It's about a dream I had last night. No, not a wet one. No, not a wet one. It involves Joey Barton, so I hope it's not going to be wet after thinking of him for too long. Yeah, that's not the way I swing, but anyway, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you swing, as long as you swing some way. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to be telling you about a little story. And don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed the video, then hit that like button up and leave a comment on something, anything that you want to talk about, like a dream you had, or maybe even about Joey Barton. But I'm not going to go into it anymore. I don't want to ruin it. I want to just leave it all for you guys to hear. So let's get into it. So I'm sat in my room playing Xbox, and my mum's boyfriend, and two of our neighbours are out chatting in the back garden. I'm playing Xbox and I hear my uncle laugh. Now this is really weird because he's got like a really funny laugh. So I walk out through my bedroom into my mum's room, which overlooks the garden, and there's 4 Manchester United tickets against Sunderland, I believe, with my name on it, on the windowsill. So this is quite funny because I'm looking at a window and these tickets are just on the windowsill. So I point my head out the window and it's my uncle. He's 28, my uncle, so he's kind of the same age gap, well, same around about as Joey Barton, and he pulls up with Joey Barton, literally in the garden chatting. So I'm like, oh my god, Joey Barton's outside. Like, well, what's he doing over here? Because obviously I live miles away from QPR, or well, Queen's Park Rangers anyway. So so I was like, why is he here, kind of thing. So I put my head out the window and was like, Mum, where do these tickets come from? And then she was like, oh, Joey's bought them for you. Like she said Joey, like we meant to know him, like we're meant to be best mates or something. But I just like, oh, Joey, yeah, Joey's good lad. So then I was like, Joey, why did you buy these? She's like, oh, because I thought of you when I got offered them. I was like, okay, yeah, thanks, mate. So then I was like, how are they up on this windowsill? And he was like, yeah, I know, I put them up there for you, knowing you'd look out the window and look at us. And I was like, kind of like, well, this is strange, because why is Joey Barton coming up to my mum's room and putting tickets on the windowsill? I'm not sure I'm all with this. So I went downstairs, started chatting for a little bit as we go on, and my uncle and Joey Barton say, oh, do you fancy going to a bar, to each other? And they were like, yeah, we'll get a taxi. So them two went to a bar, and I stayed at home. And then I kind of turned around to myself and said, actually, I fancy going for a drink. So I got in my car. Bear in mind, I'm not actually ready to drive yet, for anyone who knows. I'm in the middle of learning. And I drove to some random bar somewhere. I don't have a clue where it is. And I was sitting there with my glass of Coke, whatever I'm drinking. I'm not sure what it was. It can't be alcohol. I'm not old enough yet. So I'm sat there, and Joey Barton and my uncle walk in again. I'm like, well, this is strange. What's going on here? What, you following me, kind of thing? And they're like, no. We're just chilling. I was like, okay. So they went to the bar, and then my dad. This is how weird it is. My dad and my old best mate walked into the bar. So I was like, okay, so my dad's now walked in with my old best mate. What's going on here? This is corrupt or something. I was questioning it. I was thinking, why has this happened to me? And they were like, it's a surprise birthday present for you. I was like, what? Walking into a bar? And he was like, no, we're on the way to Manchester to pick up your car. I was like, my car? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I've already got a car. And he goes, well, I've bought you another Clio. If anyone doesn't know, I've got a Renault Clio. He's like, I've bought you another Clio. So I was thinking, I don't want another Clio. But I was like, okay, so I'll tag along. So I went along to Manchester with my old best mate and my dad, and skipped the journey. I don't know what happened in my sleep. It just skipped the whole journey, and I got to Manchester, and this is so, like, I don't know, just really weird. Got to Manchester and I got to this place, and there was like this old clamped out Fiesta sat there, green little thing. It was horrible. And some real hot supermodel, I don't know what she was, but she was outstanding, come out of the door and was like, hey boys, kind of thing, is this your car? And my dad was like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, no, it's not. That's not a Clio. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's not a Clio. And she was like, oh, you're the one that's coming to buy the Clio. And my dad was like, yeah, of course we are. So then it carried on going. She was like, well, the Clio's not here, so I'll have a depot kind of thing, or a warehouse, or whatever it was. And she was like, does anyone want to come with me? And she pointed at me and was like, can you come? And I was like, well, I can certainly come along, I guess, like that. And then I got in the car, and I was like, Cluesy, oh, that's the guy who was best mate even. I was like, come on, hop in the back. And she was like, no, I'm not allowed to take passengers in the back seat. Which is, you can drive a car, but you can't take a passenger in the back seat. That's a lot of logic to that one. But we went to this place, and it was an auction from literally socks to cars. So it was an auction for like anything. I just remember seeing this guy buying some socks, and then I saw a guy driving his car off. So it was quite weird. So he was driving off his little car and his little pairs of socks or whatever, and my car wasn't there neither. So I was like, what's going on? Where's this car? So then we went back to the old depot, and if any of you guys are still with me, then I love you, because I don't know how interesting this story will be. I don't know if you guys will like it, but I'm go back to the other depot, and my dad and my best mate are doing some paperwork in the office, and I'm walking around with this hot ass model, literally, and we were going around just like, I can't find the car, I can't find the car, like, how can you not find the Clio, is what I don't understand. Like, she was like, I can't find it, I've just lost the Clio, I think, apparently. And she went to the toilet, and I heard her saying, oh, I heard her like thinking to herself, this is weird. And for any youngsters out there, you won't probably know, but she was thinking, you know, I'm gonna have to pay him back in other ways. I heard her talking to herself like that whilst I was outside the toilet. So I was thinking, oh, hello. I was thinking, what's going on here then? What's she thinking of, kind of thing. But if anyone doesn't know, I am in a relationship outside of YouTube, of course, outside of YouTube. So you know, I had my girlfriend to think of when she was saying stuff like this. So she said stuff like that, and she come out and was like, oh, I didn't realise you were there. And I was like, yeah, I'm just there. And she's like, let's go look for the car then. So we were looking around for this stupid Clio that no one can find, and suddenly this car is just hidden somewhere, and no one can see it. And it's come to the end of the stream, basically, guys, because I get woken up by my dad. But just before it, she was like, she started grabbing me. She started grabbing me and was like, come on, baby, let's do this, and stuff like that. And then I was like, no, I don't want to. But yeah, guys, this is. And then I woke up, obviously, and then, guys, this has probably been the weirdest dream I've ever had in my life. You know, the question is, why was Joey Martin in my dream? Why was I getting 2 Clios? And why did the woman at the end have to be super hot, you know? Why couldn't she be an alien or something? I don't know what I wanted it to be. Yeah, so guys, if you like this video, if you're still watching at this time in the video, which I'm not sure most of you will be, you probably got bored, I'm not sure how this video will go down either, then you know, just click the like button. You know, if you enjoyed it, if you got sucked into listening to it, then click the like button. I hope you enjoyed the FIFA gameplay in the background, a bit of FIFA 12 clubs. My Twitter link's in the description if you want to give me your thoughts on the you know, the old dream. If you want to get a direct response, that's probably the best way of doing it. So this is Rossi, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.